So, mamaya may exam po tayo, guys. Alam nyo naman, meron akong asawang competitive. Perfect na naman niya ang exam at ako na naman po ang kulelat. The highlight of our trip ay makitang isang iconic landmark in Australia. It's So guys, dito kami sa Museum Station. So itong Museum Station ng Sydney. Meron kaming 10:30 walking Sydney tour. It's free and recommended ng kulig ko. We booked that at 10:30. Since 9:30 pa lang, maaga pa kami. So may chance pa kaming to grab a coffee. So, ito na yung Europe feels. Wow! Dati hindi pa siya nakapunta sa Europe, pero alam niya. Sa movies. Oo. Hinihingal ka na ang dami ng akyatin. So, here is the Sydney, guys. Yan, ganito yung mga train station nila. At mahangin. Si Daddy hindi siya nag-heat tech sa baba. Kaya. Marami ditong tobacco stations. And guys, yung ano nila, MRT nila, ang laki ng gap. So you need to be very careful. Pwedeng lumusot yung paa mo. So dapat hindi ka nagsa-cellphone. Okay, so punta tayo sa Daddy's Cafe. Maraming construction ongoing. Kahit dun sa hotel namin, marami ring construction. Oh, I guess this is another terminal. So, hindi pa siya open, guys. Itong Gadigal. Parang pangalan ko lang Gadigal. Gadigal Station. So, ayan, ginagawa pa si Gadigal. At guys, maraming nagpipicturons doon. Makikiosisa tayo. Ano? Hindi na kami makikiosisa. Sobrang dami na nila. Kaya na nila yan. Welcome to the city of Sydney. Tram nila yan. So, may KFC, may McDonald's, hindi ka magugutom dito sa Central. At may Woolworths, yan ang kanilang supermarket. At ayun, ang mga katedral nila, pupuntahan natin yan, di pwedeng hindi. Kasi we love going to churches sa iba't ibang bansa. Sarado po si Daddy's Cafe. Pero pagkakanan namin sa street, nakita namin yung 6 AM cafe by Daddy's Cafe menu. So we ordered piccolo kasi kakaiba siya. And then what you ordered? Macchiato and chocolate plain croissants. Ganito lang siya, guys. We are on time. So binigyan niya kami ng ano yan, free tours and local tips guides. So, medyo madami ang mga joiners. So, ayan, si Kuya, siya ang tour guide. And we are here in the middle of St. Andrew's Cathedral. I'm not sure kung Catholic Church siya. Kasi minsan confusing eh. And then, dito, sa gitna ng Town Hall and St. Andrew's. Medyo informational kasi wala na kaming alam sa Australia.
Ay, hindi.
Sa Sydney. So, it's a good chance na may mga nag-offer ng mga free tours dito. Ano lang siya, meron lang siyang website. I-click nyo lang and then you just schedule.
Head along George Street to the Queen Victoria building. Let's go this way.
Walking tours. So, mamaya may exam po tayo, guys. Alam nyo naman, meron akong asawang competitive. Perfect na naman niya ang exam at ako na naman po ang kulelat.
Bring it in, guys. So we are here at the front of the Queen Victoria building. We call this the QVB, though. We really do shorten everything here in Australia. But I just want to bring your attention to this statue here. You can probably guess very quickly who that is out the front of the Queen Victoria building. It is Queen Victoria, but she didn't used to sit here. She used to sit out the front of the Irish Houses of Parliament in Dublin. And then in the 1900s, the Irish started getting really tired of looking at her. She was moved around a bit, and in 1947, they'd had enough. They put her underground into storage. She was brought out here in 1986 when we had a grand reopening of this building, technically on loan, but I don't think the Irish want her back anytime soon, so she'll probably be sticking around for a while. But she didn't come here alone. She came here with her #1 companion, her favourite dog, Isla. Wow. And he has a little trick for us. Queen Victoria drew herself. Sadly, Isla met his end. He lost a fight to a cat. But now he is to raise money for deaf and blind children. And he's also a very elaborate covering to the car park exhaust pipe underneath. So a win-win situation. If you get a bit closer, you can maybe hear what he has to say.
Many good deeds I've done for deaf and blind children. I have been given the power of speech. If you cast a coin into the wishing well now.
Queen Victoria building. Guys, parang ito yung ano, parang Marina Bay Sands, yung vibes.
It's called the Strand Arcade. Whereas the QVB was all international designers, which was just back that way. The Strand Arcade is all Australian designers and locally made souvenirs of really good quality. So if you wanted to spend a bit of money on something made here in Australia, the Strand Arcade would be your best bet. It's also a beautiful old Baroque building with a chocolate shop and a cafe, and if anyone loves architecture, I recommend having a wander through regardless. Did anyone see any of the birds that I mentioned? I didn't spot any myself.
Birds.
You don't know what I'm referring to? I can chat to you about them at our rest stop because there will be plenty there. Trust me. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yes. Yeah. All right. So we are here in Hyde Park. It is named exactly after the one in London. We do that a lot here in Sydney. We were very unoriginal when it came to naming our places. Oh no. First gatherings of people were, this is where we had our first footy game, our first cricket game, our first horse races, and down the south end we built the War Memorial just after World War I, and on the southeast corner is the Australian Museum. That is a fantastic museum. All of the permanent exhibits are free, and there is an excellent Indigenous exhibit there as well. The Aboriginal people have been on this land for at least 60,000 years. They are the oldest continuing culture anywhere in the world. The continent is made up of 250 nations with up to 1,000 different clans.
Keep walking. Because it's walking tour.
It's a week.
Laban! So good. So good, Sydney.
Just over 100 years ago, this is where thousands of young Aussie men would have lined up to sign up for service for the First World War. This is also where we celebrated the end of that war, and now we have a lot of military commemorations down here at the bottom of Martin Place. You can see the cenotaph here dedicated to the memory of the Anzacs, the Australian and New Zealand. Alright, welcome to Angel Place and Forgotten Songs. Back in 2009, we wanted to revitalise our laneways. In other words, try and be a little bit like Melbourne. Melbourne has fantastic laneways, street art, alfresco dining, and a grid-like layout is perfect for it. And we wanted to be a bit like that, but then we've liked this one so much that it has stayed. In a little place that Macquarie built, and he named this Macquarie Place. We'll have our rest stop, but I'll just quickly chat to you about this bird that I mentioned earlier. So they are officially called the Australian White Ibis, but we have a nickname for them here, of course. We call them bin chickens, yes. I know that might seem offensive, but if you see them in action, you will totally understand why. Their long beaks are perfect for ripping through plastic bin bags and getting to the food inside. So they are absolutely thriving here in the city. They're not aggressive, but as you can see, they are very brave. So just keep that in mind if you're eating food around them. They're getting very used to humans. All right, yes, we'll have our rest stop here. There's a food court inside. You can grab a snack to eat. You can use the bathroom if you just veer left. Go straight down, you'll see the corridor to the bathrooms. You can also fill up your water bottle with the tap water. It is safe to drink. But if you want to be cold,
merong 10 minutes break dun sa tour. So, merong food court and nasa sa'yo kung gusto mong mag-grab ng drinks and foods. So, si Daddy nag-toilet break lang siya. So, hindi na kami bibili dahil busog pa naman kami from our espresso shot and plain, chocolate croissant.
Alright, we'll keep heading into the harbour now. Just stop here. There's lots to see and do, but I would recommend the Bondi to Coogee Coastal Walk. It's a beautiful walk up and down the cliffs, the headlands, in through the little beaches of the eastern suburbs. It is a 6-kilometre walk, so will take about an hour and a half. But once you are in Coogee, you can easily jump on a bus and get back into the city.
Ito yata yung Sydney University.
Dami tao on a weekday.
Oo.
Well,
Pero tama lang, hindi yung super dami. I mean tourist lang, may mga tao.
Oh, that sun is strong.
Yeah, true.
You can imagine what it's like here in summer. Alright, welcome to Sydney Harbour. I will, of course, talk to you about that building over there. But before I do, I just want to mention the ferries. Now, Sydney is a fantastic city to see from the water. All of the little inlets and coves and hidden beaches are one of my favourite things about this city. I think that's what makes her so unique. And a ferry trip that I would recommend is the trip across to Manly. Wow. It leaves from Wharf 3, goes every 10-15 minutes or so, will take about half an hour, and runs back and forth up until midnight. So there's plenty of time to get over to Manly.
Pumasok kami sa isang maliit na pintuan. Then lalabas kami sa isang maliit na pintuan ulit. Merong maze dito.
On the weekend, there are the Rocks markets on Friday, on Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Runs along the end half of George Street, just from here, and it wraps around these cobblestone streets back through here. Along here, they have souvenir stores and handmade artisanware. And
last stop, guys. At na-exercise na kami dito sa walking tour. You reach the final destination.
If there's a good part, then I hope it's not far, 'cause I thought it'd be today. I napped on campus and I smoked.
Kami na lang po yung nandito. Nawili po kami. We're looking for Wharf 2 kung saan bibili kami ng ticket going to Manly. Yan. Nasa Wharf 3 na tayo. So, naglakad kami from dun hanggang dito. At marami siyang kainan, guys. Kung gutom na kayo. So, dun tayo pupunta sa Wharf 2. So, dito, very busy area. May tren, may ferry, and dun naman tayo pupunta sa other side, yes. So, sa other side tayo pupunta, guys. Let's see kung anong, ayun, Manly Fast Ferry. Gutom na po ako. Kasi anong oras na eh, magdito na. So, bumili kami ng Coke, which cost $3 AUD. And then, pizza, margarita pizza by Pronto. So, bago kami mag-depart dito sa Manly Ferry. Habang nag-wait ng departure, 13 minutes pa daw. So, kakain muna kami ng margarita pizza. You see? Wow! Tagal na ako nag-crave ng pizza. Kain na di. Kain na di. Hinati naman niya eh. Mainit-init, guys. Init. Wow, ang usok-usok pa. Let's go. Ay. Gusto mo sa taas? Meron bang taas? Okay guys, so para makita natin ang real view, dito tayo sa taas. So, how much itong ride na to?
8 or 9.
8 AUD para makapunta ka doon sa Manly Beach. So walang booking guys, just tap. Para lang siyang MRT. Ooh. First time mo ba mag-ferry? Hindi, nag-ferry ka na sa Batam.
Batam.
Oo nga. Parang maganda dito, 20 minutes lang to. Nagpakitang gilas po siya. Grabe, may pa-drip-drip. Namumutlan. So, sobrang lamig guys. At ang hangin. Tignan nyo naman yung mga itsura natin. Manly Wharf. So, dito rin tayo mamaya babalik.
Yep.
So, let's take note of that. So, bakit ka nasa Manly?
Hindi ko alam.
Wala siyang kaalam-alam guys sa mga itinerary. So, hindi ko rin alam kung bakit kami nasa Manly. Pero, ano daw to? Parang other side of Sydney City. So, dito, masarap daw ang seafood. So, tagnan natin. So, maghanap tayo ng kainan ng seafood. And then, yun, we will spend here for about an hour or 2 hours. Kumain naman kami ng pizza at nabusog kami sa pizza. Ang sarap ng pizza nila. Let's just stroll here at Manly Wharf.
Ito.
Wala!
Dalawa.
Baka nga LOVE.
Dalawang aeroplano.
Oo nga, baka nga LOVE. We're here at Manly Beach. Kung sa Melbourne, nakapunta kami sa St. Kilda Beach during sunset. So dito naman sa Manly, afternoon naman kami naka-arrive. Along the roads, maraming shops, maraming kainan. Tapos at the end, may magandang beach. Wow! Unfortunately, only lang yung that. It's a swimming. It's sobrang lamig, guys. Ganda siya for chillax, for drinking beer and wine. Tatayin namin ng chips, fish and chips ng Australia. Let's go, Dee! So, White Sands. Ano na kami? Kota na kami sa beach. Kota na kami sa beach. Nag-Kilda Beach na kami. Nag-Manly Beach pa kami. Tapos, pero mas masarap kung makakaligo ka kasi sobrang lamig. So, it's more on sightseeing lang. So, let's see. Meron ditong Manly Ocean Foods. Nirecommend again ng aking colleague na pinalo lang namin ng itinerary. So, dito kami guys kakain. Ito yung nirecommend ni Weng Hong. Manly Ocean Foods. Dami rin nakapila. So, in front lang siya ng Manly Beach. So, we will order Fisherman's Basket at hati na kami doon for $25 AUD. Ito na ang seafood platter by Manly Ocean Foods. 31 AUD to. Kasama na yung isang drinks. So, ginger beer siya. Akala ko, ano yun? Fruit beer. Pero let's see kung masarap yan. So, So, maraming ibon dito, guys, na nakaantabay. So, you just chew them. Chew them. Chew. Okay, let's eat. So, tapos na po kaming kumain. Ano masasabi mo sa kanilang Manly Ocean Foods?
Sarap. Parang fresh.
Fresh yung fish na nila. Recommended yung fish. Tapos, prawn. Sarap din.
Yung squid. Sarap. Crab.
Yung crab. Oh. Pero yung fish talaga yung nag-stand out. Malambot.
Sauce. Masarap. Yung sauce niya.
So, ito ang Manly Shops. Isang mahabang andin siya. Marami pa siya doon actually. Hindi namin siya kayang malibot. Pero very touristy ang area to.
Very relaxed.
Relax. So, ang water nila is 2.30 AUD. Wala kaming masyadong cash payment dito, puro card. So, we're going back to the city. Tapos ng ating about 1.5 in Manly Beach. So, ganyan lang siya, guys. Isang whole lane lang siya doon going to the beach. Bye, Manly! So, circular quay, okay, or whatever. 6 minutes, F1, next service. Para lang din siyang metro, guys. Pero by ferry. Bye, Manly! Ang galing, kanina dun tayo sa ganyan. Kamusta ang iyong gelatissimo? $7, 7 AUD for a small cup of gelatissimo. Guys, ang pinili namin sobrang Filipino local. Ube. Meron silang ube flavor. Masarap siya, hindi siya matamis. And here we are in front of Opera. So guys, hinahanap po namin si Sarah dito. According to Mateo's Instagram, they are also here in Sydney. So ayan, ang tourist spot ng Australia, ang Sydney Opera House. Finally, we reach our destination. The highlight of our trip ay makitang isang iconic landmark in Australia. It's Opera! Wow! Huh? Ayan siya guys. Finally! Ang laki niya guys. Sobrang laki. Kahit ang daming tao, you still have space to take pictures. At beside the opera, merong harbor bridge. Nasaan yung harbor bridge? Ayun! Diba? So guys, ayan siya. May nag-roaming na mga police. Masarap tumambay dito sa Opera House. Ayan, dyan lang siya sa likod namin. Si Daddy is nandito. Anong masasabi mo sa Opera House?
Ganda siya.
So may mga nalaman kami about Opera House kanina sa guided tour na ang architect pala ng Opera House ay isang Danish.
Nagpapunta sila kung sino mag-design. Then yun siya yung nanalo yung Danish architect. However, nung kinukusak na, wala daw silang idea kung paano gagawin yung design na nagawa niya. So yun, medyo naging mahal yung construction. Then eventually, na-stop din yung funding. I think kaya hindi natako. So, yung Danish architect is sabi niya is, ayaw niyang tingnan yung, ayaw na niyang makita yung Opera House. Ayaw niyang bumalik. Kasi nga, feeling siguro niya yung original design niya is hindi matatapos.
Kasi sobrang mahal. Billion ata ang budget sa Opera House. Pero eventually, tignan nyo naman yung nangyari. I mean, one of the reason bakit maraming tourists sa Sydney, Australia dahil kay Opera House.
Tsaka iconic na Opera House at pag Australia or pag Sydney, Opera House.
Oo, di ba usually may mga ganun sa country. Kung nga Singapore, yung Marina Bay Sands na na hotel, barko. Dito naman sa Australia, ito namang Opera House. Sa Manila,
Kasi
Rizal na monumento na hinarangan na.
Tsaka sabi nila, hindi ko alam kung publicly disclosed, pero sabi nung tour guide namin is, parang in-upgrade nga nila in-upgrade nila yung acoustics ng Opera House. Dati daw, hindi ganun kaganda.
Dati hindi ganun kaganda yung sounds. Ngayon daw maganda na siguro. Dapat lang, kasi Opera House nga siya, di ba? Sabi daw yung orange daw.
Yun daw.
Kung bakit yung reason behind that kind of layout. Bakit?
Inspiration ng designer.
Yung designer. Ang biro mo sa pag naghihiwa tayo ng orange, di ba? So, doon pala siya nagsimula.
Hindi pa nag-iniban niya po. Habang naghihiwa siya ng orange.
Buti na lang, hindi naman kulay orange yung ginawa nila. Sunset na guys. So, dahil malamig, ang sarap tumambay. Ang dami ring tao. Very lively ang city nito. At sa ilalim pa nito, may mga restaurant pa. May makita ko doon mga restaurant. So, there's the Harbor Bridge. And on the right side corner, ito na ang CBD area ng Sydney. Further left, you will see the Opera House, the iconic Opera House at night. Yan guys, ang sarap ng chill mode dito. Kasi ang ganda-ganda ng weather. Perfect date night. So, hindi pa kami nagugutom. At pag-check namin sa itineraries namin, all done, we're good. Kaya nag-isip kami ano pang pwedeng gawin. We still have the energy. After maaga kami bukas, it's Daddy's birthday. Happy birthday, Daddy! Yes! O yun, tomorrow's is Daddy's birthday.
Yes.
So, inuna muna namin tong Opera House. Kasi,
Pwede na ako.
hindi! Pupuntahan natin. Kasi dahil bukas Blue Mountain kami, outside CBD. And August 10 is our free chill mode. Meron pa rin mga itineraries. Then August 11 is our last day in Sydney. Going back to Singapore and going back to work na. Happy birthday, Daddy! I love you!